is there going to be anything that hems you up or
No,
ties you
absolutely
to that?
nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
She trusted the wrong person, and it cost her everything. A missing woman, a story that didn't add up, and a friend who already knew how to cover her tracks. Because this wasn't just a disappearance. It was a calculated crime, hidden behind lies, money, and silence.
Not a problem.
Sit near that.
That's fun, huh?
Yeah.
Damn. A lot of shit's gone down in here, right?
Yeah.
I haven't been in this room in a bit. You ever interrogate anybody in here?
Years. I mean, I've been with people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a long time now. I left in like 2012.
What caused you to leave?
I had a use of force incident, and the sheriff didn't see eye to eye. Everybody else backed me up. But,
Really?
yeah, the sheriff. Yeah.
Somebody died?
No, I just was coming into jail, and I had a guy resisting me. He basically I had him under his arm. He tenses up on me and kind of turns at me, and then I take him down and had to have some. He busted his head and had to have some stitches. And FDLE backed me up. I mean, everybody, but the sheriff just didn't.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, that's it, dude. I
didn't think they give a shit about
I
that.
had an exemplary career. Nobody ever complained. Just the sheriff had a problem with it, and
He must have. Did he have something else against it?
no, he just really no law enforcement experience. You know, he don't know. You know,
What is his background?
Air Force.
He was never a cop.
No, and I mean, I appreciate what he did in the Air Force. You know, anybody in the military, but he's never been a cop ever. Never.
Well, how can you be the sheriff if you've never been a
Anybody
cop?
can run.
Well, I understand that, but practically speaking, it's like you've had to be a cop.
Yeah. He's a nice guy. Just
Is he?
yeah, he's always been nice to all of us.
What's he? What did he do in the Air Force?
I don't remember.
I'm suing him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, false arrest bullshit. Case for a friend of mine. He shouldn't be suing him. Shouldn't be calling any attention to himself, if you know what I mean. But they kind of did him dirty. Deputy Peden. Yeah, he's out. Can't tell him it. Ridiculous. Cocksucker. I know you've been wanting to get this done, so at least we can get over with it. Who's 777-1266?
1266.
It says Prestige next to it.
That's the private investigator
That
was here earlier with us.
That was where?
At your office earlier with us.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's the phone number?
Mm-hmm.
Got it, okay.
How long do you plan on staying here?
I'm supposed to be in court at 1:30. So we'll see.
Okay.
And I've got depositions at 1:40, so something's gonna end up probably having a flex. But he said he thought it would take more than an hour. I thought that was kind of long. Well, Tarlanda was the girl that came in with you.
Yeah. That's it.
Well, who's Prestige?
That's her business.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. And she's a PI, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay. Okay. It's Prestige Investigations or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. was losing my mind. But it was somebody else. Probably being recorded right now.
Mm-hmm. Always.
Yeah. So. There it is.
She said if we need to get out and talk anything, we can go to the
Yeah.
private room.
Yeah.
What's up, Bubba?
Hey, buddy.
Hey there, Tim Barnes. Nice to meet you.
All right.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming in here.
No problem.
Obviously, you know what this is all about. You know, we're trying to get you in and out as quick as we can. I know you got things to do. I know you've got things to do.
Yeah, I actually have to be in court at 1:30, but if we get past that, I'll figure something out. I know
Okay.
that we were late, so.
All right. Well, just if I lose track of time, just let me know and
I know.
give me a little heads up.
Okay.
You know, we're gonna kind of go over just what all information you may have for us to help this situation
No
out.
problem. Whatever you
Okay.
need.
So I'm just going to jump right on into it. Can you tell me how you came to know Taylor?
Through working PI cases.
Okay. And when was that you met her?
I don't know. It's probably been over a year, maybe. She was working. She and I both were working with Greg Sievers.
Mm-hmm.
We worked some cases together, and then I worked maybe a couple for her.
Out of Pensacola here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but we worked in Santa Rosa, and wherever the cases were. That's it. We just became friends.
Okay. And in that time, did you guys ever have a falling out or?
Never. From doing this job for so long, Taylor was not she just wasn't, like, I would just pick up little lies from her. So, and stuff just didn't start seeming right. And she would disappear for days. You couldn't get her on the phone. Greg and I would try to call her. You couldn't get her on the phone. And so she'd come over to our house every now and then. She met my wife. They became friends. And I remember asking my wife problem. She would go in the bathroom for a while. I mean, longer than normal. So I started figuring out that maybe she had a drug problem. I don't associate with that. I'm still trying to get on with an agency. I don't go around that. For years I didn't talk to my own brother because of the lifestyle they live. Like, I just don't. I mean, you know me. I don't associate with people that. So I cut ties with her. I took her off my Facebook and I quit talking to her.
Okay. When's the last time that you think that you talked to Taylor?
I remember. I know when I was in D.C. in April or March. Ash and I were in D.C. and she was wanting to go in our house to either do a report or print something out, and I was like, no, you're not going in our house. I mean, I just had bad feelings about the girl. Something, and I just didn't. I didn't want to. I didn't want her, going in our house if we wasn't there. And Savannah was still there with a friend, so I told Savannah to lock the door because a lot of times we just left the door unlocked at the house, and I didn't want her to just go on in there. So, and then the last two texts that there was probably a few months back. I don't know how many months. She texted me one time, "Hey, can you call me?" I never responded to her. And then one time she texted me and said, "Hey, I got a job somewhere," and I never responded back to her. So I cut ties with her.
Now, do you know if Ashley and Taylor continue to
Yeah,
keep a relationship?
They did. And Ash is the kind of person that will go out of her way to help anybody. I know Ash was helping her move from her girlfriend's house, or move from one girl's house to another girlfriend's house. And I know they stayed in touch like that. And I told Ash, just don't bring her around me because I'm trying to get hired on. I thought she had a drug problem. Ash kind of thought she
Did
had.
you ever see anything though?
No,
that
she carried a bag. She had a little bag that she just she just guarded with her, and I just knew something wasn't right. I knew. Have y'all talked to Jess Wood at all about her?
I have not.
They were hanging out for a little bit.
How far back does that go?
I don't know, just before Jess started dating this new girl. So, and I know that there was a night that Taylor was staying at Jess's house and she just disappeared for hours. And me and Jess both were like, something's up with her. I mean, something wasn't right with the girl. And we just didn't trust her. And me and Jess were like, man, Jess was like, yeah, we don't need to be around her. So.
Well, do you know how recently Ashley and Taylor were still friends hanging out, talking on the phone, whatever?
I thought they were trying to help. I remember Taylor. She said Taylor used her box truck to move stuff and just ended up leaving her belongings in the truck. And I was like, when is she gonna come get all the stuff out of your truck? And it was still. I think it sat at the girlfriend's house, from what Ash told me, for a little bit, until they took it to their office on Pace Boulevard.
Okay, and that was kind of around the time that she ended up going missing?
Yeah, I guess so,
Okay.
yeah, some around then.
Now, when did you find out about that?
That she went missing?
Mm-hmm.
When the city come by, and they were like, hey, she's been missing, and they said that Ash was one of the last ones to be around her, so they just wanted to come do a walk, and I was like, come on in. And I told them then, I was like, man, I think the girl's got a drug problem. She may be off somewhere doing some dope or whatever. I said she's not quite honest, and I think she's got a drug problem.
Was that patrol that came by or
No,
detectives
that was
or whatever?
Will Hyde and big. I can't remember.
Gigliotti?
Yeah, Gigliotti. Super nice guys. I love Will Hyde. He's a good dude. They come through, walk through the house, and then Ash left with them to go give a statement, and that was it.
Okay. Was that when she ended up? They took her phone or whatever.
I think so.
Okay.
I think she volunteered and gave it to him or whatever.
Okay.
Do you know if Ashley and Taylor were ever in a romantic relationship, to your
Ash didn't
knowledge?
like girls. Ash did not like girls. But now Taylor said, I mean, I know she was married, and I've heard her say she dated dudes, but I never saw her nothing but all she talked about was girls. That's it. So no. Ash didn't. She didn't like girls. No.
On September 8, 2017, Taylor Wright, a private investigator trying to rebuild her life after a difficult divorce, suddenly vanished. She had just started over. New home, new relationship, new future. But within hours, that future disappeared. Calls stopped. Messages went unanswered. And the people who knew her best knew something was very wrong.
Well, I mean, I'm sure now you've read the news and everything,
Yeah,
so you know.
shit's flying everywhere, and I've read all kind of, yes.
So you kind of know the date that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had a chance to go back and pinpoint where you were on the 8th of September?
It's I can't remember shit, but I'm trying to do the very best I can so I could tell y'all the best I can. I know I ate at lunch at the seafood. I went to the bank yesterday to pull my statement. I know I ate lunch at the seafood place at 9 Mile in Pine Forest. I ate there. And I remember eating by myself And I remember Ash not being able to make it because she was tied up with work. So I ate by myself. I don't know if it was before or after that. I went by a friend's house, Jennifer Rowlands.
Back up just a second. How did you end up paying? Did you pay for cash or did you use a debit card?
My debit card. That's generally what I use is that one. That's the only thing I got is that debit card.
And who is that through?
Wells Fargo.
Okay. So you had to use your debit card there?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, what were you doing up in that area?
I mean, I eat there all the time. I mean, I'm from up that way, so I know people everywhere up that way. But I did go by Jennifer's house, I think, before that.
Now, Jennifer
Rowland, yeah.
And you think that was before lunch?
I think so, yeah.
Is that just a friend of yours?
Yeah.
Do you have a phone number for her or
I don't.
anything? Okay. How long do you think that you were with Jennifer?
Maybe an hour, and I don't remember. Maybe an hour.
Now, where's her house at?
Off of Bowman. Go down Bowman. I think it starts with a W. I can't remember. I mean, I can remember how to get there, but.
How do you get there?
You turn off 9 Mile, go north, and then you go up a couple streets, take a right, and then you go down. Is it Waldridge? Maybe Waldridge. You remember?
Probably Waldrop.
Waldridge, something like that. I was there maybe an hour, and I think that's when I went to eat. And
Before or after?
I don't remember if I went. I'm thinking I went to eat after. I'm not positive. I'm not 100%. So, but I went to the bank yesterday, pulled my statement to try to figure out the best I could.
Did you bring them in?
No, I forgot them.
Okay. You have them though?
Yeah,
You willing to hand those over?
absolutely,
Okay.
no problem.
All right, so were you trying to make arrangements with Ashley to meet up for lunch
Yeah,
that
I
day?
just always, if she, I mean, I love, would have loved it, and she just said she was tied up with work.
Okay. All right, and do you remember what you did after eating lunch?
I guess I went home. I have a charge on there for Popeyes that night, so I remember at some point going to Popeye's Chicken on Cervantes, and I remember I had the doors off my Jeep and it was a little chilly, and I remember having to wait on my food for a little bit, so I went to Popeye's and I was by myself. Ash wasn't home, so.
Do you know where she was?
A lot of times she would hang out at the pool hall up there at Sticks or whatever with her girlfriends or whatever. So maybe there. I don't remember.
Okay. Do you remember if she? Well, first of all, I guess you have a grandmother that lives out in Milton.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Does she go visit her very
Not at all.
often?
Just when we go over there.
Okay. Do you know if she went out there anytime without you back in September?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Would your grandmother have told you? Would it have been unusual and she just said,
Yeah, she would have told me.
okay. Do you know anybody that lives out in Milton?
Just my parents and Hoyland. I don't know anybody else off the top of my head, but yeah.
Well, while we're on that topic, at one point in time, the family or you, there was a farm that was out in Milton.
That's
at
her
some
family.
point.
That was her family's farm out there.
Who, Ashley's?
Yeah.
I mean, but had you ever been out there, you?
The farm out there in Milton, it's been years.
Do they still own it?
Her family does, yeah.
Where is it?
East Milton, out off by the railroad tracks down there.
Okay, kind of where the sheriff's office
Yeah,
is?
yeah.
Like you go into Harold or whatever?
Yep, yeah.
Do you know anything about this money that Taylor had given you all?
No, absolutely not. She's never given me anything. Absolutely, but I mean, I've read online or whatever what you're talking about. No, I've never got anything like from that. No.
Okay. Do you know anything about your finances?
No, to be honest, I give her when I work a case or I got a settlement from my attorney. I hand it straight to Ash. She takes care of everything.
How much was that check for?
One check was almost 50 and the other check was almost 10, so almost approximately 60. I handed it straight to her.
You didn't ever, you don't want,
I've never even logged in.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Never
Never.
looked on the account or gone to an ATM and pulled up account balance or anything
No,
of
the
that
only
nature?
time I've ever went to an ATM, like if I got a new ATM card, because I've had some that went bad or whatever, and no, never. I don't mess with it whatsoever. She always did.
And those checks that you said that were yours that you signed over, when was that?
One was in March, and the other one was in July.
The big one first or the
Yeah,
small
big
one?
one first, and then the small one.
Okay. And who was the attorney on that?
John Gann.
Is he here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do you know anything about your bills as far as how much you owe on credit cards or anything
She
like that?
pays everything. She takes care of it all. Every single bit of it.
Is there any indication that you guys are in financial trouble?
No, I thought I'm living off my the settlement I just got, and plus she works every day. I mean, I haven't worked in a few months doing the PI stuff, but I didn't know you had any financial problems at all. No, I mean, I just got $60,000. I don't.
Have you checked to see if that money's
From
still
what
there?
I understand, everything's gone.
Where do you think it went?
I don't know.
When did you come to find out that your money or the money that was in your account or y'all's account was missing?
I guess after all this investigation started, and the room, I don't know who said that. Hey, all the accounts are dry, and I hear she's got like 13 accounts. I didn't know that, you know. But I mean, she runs her business, so I don't know. I don't have any clue about our bank account. She pays everything, every single bit of it.
Do you know how much money she makes?
I heard her mother say one time that her mother said 45. Her mother told my buddy Durwood. Durwood told me that she made 45,000. I mean, I thought she did well. We've never really talked about it, you know. I just thought she did well with that business. They've had that business forever, and you know, that's it. I feel stupid now not knowing, you know.
Well, think about this in layman's terms of reality. I mean, the things you were able to do and the things that you have, you think $45,000 would cover that?
I'm just assuming that she did very well with the business, because I mean, she ran that business, you know. It used to be her dad's business. She ran the business, and you know, I knew I got my money from my settlement, so I didn't think we had any problems whatsoever.
Well, what about prior to the settlement, financial wise? Prior to March, and then whenever you said
I just thought we were living off the money she made.
Okay.
We really, I mean, I don't think we've been doing much in the last year or so. I mean, I've been going off with my sheepdog people, you know, and they fund all of that. They've done a lot for me, you know. They foot that, so I haven't, and all I've been trying to do is, like, I've been out of town trying to get some jobs at some other agencies and stuff like that. So.
The property up on Britt Road,
Mhm.
and that's owned by her aunt and uncle.
Mhm.
Have you ever been out there?
Yeah.
When's the last time you think you were out there?
The last time I went out there is when I traded my four-wheeler for a side-by-side, and that's the last time I've been. Before that, it was, I couldn't tell you.
Well, when was that?
A couple months back.
Do you think that it would have been before this happened or after?
Probably before. Probably before.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you know anything about a trailer?
I've got
Out there?
a little bitty trailer that is my side-by-side wouldn't fit on it, so I just left it out there. I was going to get her cousin to maybe replace the wood on it or whatever.
Okay. Now her cousin Kyle?
Yeah.
Do you know him?
Not very well, no.
Have you met him a few times?
Yeah.
or
I
just
mean, I've
talked
been
on the
around him. He's
phone?
come over to the house, you know, and we went to a wedding out there, you know, I don't know, beginning of summer, whenever his brother got better. But that's it.
Okay. Do you ever talk to him on the phone?
I talked to him. He called. his mom called me after Ash got arrested, and she told me, hey, something about, gave me Kyle's number, and I called, text Kyle and said, hey, here's my number if you need me or whatever, and that was it.
Prior to that, had you ever spoken to him on the phone?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Do you have his phone number saved in your phone?
Not
or
until
anything?
the other day.
Okay. All right. Now, that property on Britt Road, I understand that Ashley has a horse, or maybe Savannah has a horse
Savannah
out there. Does she go out there and check on the horse ever?
From when I mean, Ash would go out there all the time and check on the horse or feed, I mean, Ash would go out there and feed the horse or whatever they could do with the horse, I didn't ever fool with it, so.
So how often do you think that she would go out there? If you just had to guess.
I don't know, I couldn't tell you.
Do you remember the last time that you knew she was up there?
I know she had to bring me a key to get in the gate to get my four-wheeler out when I traded with that guy.
Even trade?
No, I paid $1,500 and my four-wheeler.
You write a check
Mm-hmm.
out of your account?
Yeah, that's the only one I used.
And it was made out to an individual?
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Do you remember who that was?
No, but I remember him living off of 9 Mile Road.
Did he own a business or something here in town?
He said he buys and sells shit all the time. I don't remember what he said he did.
Okay. Your phone number, the 554 number, do you always keep that on you?
Yeah, I reckon.
Do you ever loan it out to anybody?
No.
Okay.
No.
Would you
never.
ever loan it to anybody? Or
No.
do you remember Ashley ever using it, taking it with her?
No. Never.
Okay, did it ever get lost or stolen or anything and get replaced?
No, not that I recall.
Okay. Do you know a friend named Audrey?
Yeah, that's Ash's friend.
And do you know how she knows Audrey?
From the pool hall.
Have you ever met her before?
Yeah.
Did she come to your house, or
She'd come over a few times with Ash.
would you say that they're close friends?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Have you spoken to Audrey at all since all
Mm-mm.
this happened?
No.
Who else does she hang out with at that pool hall?
Jessica, I've heard her. Jessica and the guy that owns it's Brandon, and she and him kind of hooked up back in. We kind of had an open relationship. I'm sure you already know that. So, and I'm assuming they would hook up every now and then or whatever, and then so whoever hangs out up there at the pool hall, I've never been in there, so.
Okay. You never.
I take that back. I went in there maybe over a year. Maybe when I went out collecting with Ash before, we had to go in there maybe over a year ago, something like that.
Okay. Did you never hung out there socially?
No.
Okay. Now this Brandon guy, I mean, let's be honest here. They had a relationship.
I didn't know they had a relationship. I thought they were just hooking up every now and then. I didn't know they had a relationship. I talked to him before. He told me that she was lying to him, she was lying to me, and I thought they were done. And then he called me when I was in D.C. and said that, was telling me, hey, she got arrested and that they were, I guess they were still talking or whatever, and I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't care if she, just was hooking up with somebody, but I mean, I wouldn't want her to be in a relationship with nobody,
Did he tell you anything about anything that she had bought him?
Yep.
What did he tell
He said
you?
that she bought him a motorcycle.
The last person to see her alive was someone she trusted, Ashley MacArthur, another investigator, someone who understood the system and how to manipulate it. At first, her story seemed simple, but the data told a different story. Phone records didn't match, locations didn't line up, and then the money trail appeared. $34,000, suddenly sitting in Ashley's account.
And you had no idea about
None.
any of that?
Zero.
Okay. Did he tell you anything else that she bought him?
No, he said that but he said that she had bought him a motorcycle and and bought some of them other girls a couple things or whatever, and that was it.
The girls from the bar?
Yeah, and I'm assuming maybe her friends or whatever. That's all I remember.
Okay.
Do you know what those items were for the girls?
He said a laptop. Past that, I don't remember.
Did he say anything else about it? I mean, did he? Because Brandon kind of likes to talk. He just kind of says whatever.
I don't remember, y'all. I was so stressed out and upset. Like I was so shocked when he told me that she had bought, and I didn't know whether to believe it or not. You know, and I still don't. It's hard for me to believe and swallow that she would buy him something like that. You know, and it hurts me. You know, I don't remember him saying anything else. Not that I remember.
Have you talked to him any since then?
No, I don't think so.
Have you heard from any of her friends?
No. He did. He said he was going to come to talk to the sheriff's office. Maybe he called me twice. I don't remember. It was either once or twice. I don't remember. I was very, very upset. So I really don't. It was either once or twice. And he said the sheriff's office wanted to talk to him, and that he had hired some attorney. And I'm like, all right, you know.
When was that?
I guess the evening or afternoon that she got arrested.
Now, how did you find out that she got arrested?
I think her mom called me.
Okay. Do you remember what time of day that was?
It was during the day, because I think it was during the day, and she said she had come home and then they come back over there and picked her up.
Did you know that she was going up to PPD?
Yeah, she said she was going to get her phone back.
Okay. I mean, when you find out all this happens, what'd you say? I mean,
I was just in shock. I mean, I didn't know what to do. I was in shock. I didn't know. I felt helpless, and I didn't know what. I was just, man, I couldn't eat. I was just, I mean, it's my wife, you know. I love her very much. I didn't know what to do. I felt helpless.
Did you ever think about maybe what happened to Taylor while she was missing?
I honestly just figured out. I was just thinking. I knew that she had that drug problem. I really thought, you know, and I remember her.
Did you assume that, or you knew it?
Her girlfriend told Ash that she did. Now I remember her.
This Cassandra girl?
Yes. So I was like, damn, I knew it. I'm never wrong judging people, ever. I was good at this job, and you know I was. So Cassandra told Ash, and I was like, I knew it. I knew she had, and I don't know what it was. I don't know what she was on, whether it was coke or heroin or what, and because whatever it was kept her, you know, we wouldn't be able to get in touch with her for days or whatever. Greg couldn't get, and he would call me and have you talk to her. I'm like, no, man, you know, I ain't talked to her either. And Greg had heard she had a dope problem too. But Cassandra told Ash that, and I remember thinking to myself, I knew it. So Taylor was strange. I mean, she would just disappear. You know, she disappeared from Jess's house that night, and I figured she was off just doing some dope somewhere.
What kind of drugs?
I think her girlfriend said cocaine.
Okay.
Passed out, I don't know. And I just, y'all, I don't associate with people like that whatsoever. I don't want to be around them.
Well, I mean, the one thing that you know we do know is for a period of time that Ashley was communicating and was pretty tight with Taylor at some.
And
was that done away from you or your house?
I told Ash, I said, just don't. I said, I just don't bring her around our house. I don't want to be around her. And Ash is the type of person. She don't like confrontation. She don't want to. She don't want to argue with nobody, anything like that. You know, she probably, Yeah, I told Ash I don't want to be around her, so I don't want to be around anybody like that. I mean, I cut my own brother off because of that. So that ain't me. I don't roll like that.
Now, the day that Taylor disappeared, do you remember talking to Ashley on the phone or anything?
I'm sure we talk periodically throughout the day.
Do you remember talking on the phone to Ashley and hearing that Taylor was in the background?
Sometime at that, I don't remember that. I thought she was helping helping Taylor move those few days, or there was some time right then that she was helping Taylor move quite a bit, and Taylor had to borrow the box truck or something like that. So.
But do you remember, and you may not remember what day it was, but do you remember some conversation where you were speaking to Ashley on the phone and you heard Taylor in the background and you knew Taylor was with her?
No, I don't remember that. No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, did Ashley start smoking cigarettes recently or something?
I don't think she ever quit, to be honest.
Okay.
So what she smoked?
Seems like some kind of generic brand. I don't remember.
Don't know if it was like Newports or
It wasn't.
or
I mean,
Salem's or
Salem's. It was Salem's.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. While I'm thinking about it, going back to the day we were asking you your timeline about when you went and ate seafood,
Yeah.
and then you went to this one girl's house or whatever, the day of the 8th.
Mm-hmm.
What were you driving that day?
My Jeep.
Your Jeep.
Yep.
And where were the other vehicles?
I don't know. I don't remember what Ash was in. I know Ash was around that time using my truck to help Taylor move. I know that. I know I was driving my Jeep.
Okay.
So there was a period of time that Ashley would drive the truck?
Yeah. I know she was driving my truck then to help Taylor move around those days. When Taylor was moving around those days, and Ash was driving my truck to help her move.
And you were driving your white Jeep or your black
My
Jeep?
white Jeep.
Okay, and then the black Jeep was...
I'm sure it was in whichever one Ash was driving was sitting at the house.
Okay. All right. So it wasn't in the shop or anything like that?
Black. I don't. The black Jeep, unless it was I got a lift put on it at some point, unless I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't think so.
And on the cigarettes, did she smoke regular lights, menthols?
I think I don't know much about. I ain't never smoked no cigarettes, so I mean I think they were menthols, but I ain't sure. But I've seen her smoke different brands, but most of the time it was the
Salem's or something?
yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever know her to drink during the day?
No.
Did she drink beer at
No.
all? No.
Mm-mm.
Did she just prefer
She hardly
liquor,
ever
or-
drank. She told me she would have a shot up there at the pool hall every now and then, but Ash didn't really drink.
Did she use drugs?
No, I wouldn't have stayed with her. I ain't down, y'all. I'm not down like that. Man, I'm a cop through and through. I don't fuck around with that. I don't want no part of it. I wouldn't have stayed. I would not stay with somebody that does that.
Do you ever recall, did you ever sign any signature cards or anything to be put on an account?
Not that, I mean, the accounts that I'm on, I mean, man, I've been on those accounts for so long. I mean, Ash could have brought probably, I never go to the bank, very seldom. So, I mean, I never, I couldn't tell you the last time I've been, Ash deals with all of that, every single bit of it.
Why did you end up canceling your credit card?
What credit card?
You had canceled a credit card and it was reported stolen or claimed to be stolen of that nature.
My debit card?
I don't know if it was a debit or a credit.
All I've
I'd have
had
to
is a
go
debit
back and
card.
look.
All I've had is a debit card.
Just one?
I've had probably 3 over, and but it's for the same account. So, and they just send me a
2 months later, investigators made a discovery that confirmed their worst fears. A human skull, buried, hidden, with a bullet hole. This was no longer a missing person case. This was murder.
strip stopped working, and it wouldn't work. So.
Well, and going back, the reason why I asked you about if you'd ever signed a signature card or anything, because you, Ashley, and Taylor were all on an account together.
Yeah, I asked the lady at the bank that yesterday. I asked her because I read that online, and I said, what account am I supposedly on with them two? And she told me it was that Purely Southern account, and that Taylor got put on there by a form.
Okay. But did you sign a form to be put on that account?
I'm sure Ash put me on that account when she opened it.
Well, what is that kind of?
It was our little T-shirt business that we tried to Ash fooled with a little bit years back or whatever. But I don't use that account.
Okay.
But I was on it because it was just our little, in case I needed to for the business or whatever. But I never did. I never did anything with it.
Okay. Do you own any 9mm
Yeah.
handguns? What kinds?
A Glock.
Just one, or
Yeah. When I've got a lot of guns, so a lot. I think one Glock 9.
what model?
19.
19. Okay. And do you still have it?
Y'all got it.
We have it. Okay. Well, I don't know if we got it or the city.
The city,
has it.
whoever. I mean,
So-
from what I read off the thing, they got my Glock, my SIG, my other Glock 45. I can't remember. I mean, it was a bunch of shit on there.
How, do you know how Taylor died?
For Ackerman told me that the girl was shot, and he heard that from Molchan.
So Ackerman told you, and he got it from Molchan?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he elaborate on anything else?
He just said that they thought the girl was shot.
Okay. Even though you said y'all were kind of in an open relationship, how'd you feel about your relationship? I mean, as far as just,
I thought, I loved her, and we were, the only reason we really wasn't getting along some was because just how to raise kids, Ash grew up silver spooned, I didn't, and, I want to teach Savannah responsibility and chores and stuff like that. I mean, that's the only thing we really argued about, and so it just caused that was their only problems. But I thought we were working on it, so I thought we'd be fine.
Did you ever buy Ashley a gun or anything of that nature?
Man, over the years, yeah. I bought her a 380 one time.
What kind?
PPK.
Okay. PPKS or PPK?
I don't remember.
Okay.
And it sat in a box on the bookshelf for I don't know how long. Yeah.
And does she carry a firearm?
I haven't seen her one in quite a while. Not at all. Mm-mm.
Do you own a 38
I-
airweight?
Yes. And she used to. That's the last thing I ever remember seeing her with was a 38 airweight, and that was I haven't seen her with that in I don't know how long.
Holstered, unholstered, or?
I think it was in a Glock leather holster.
Like an oversized holster or something?
Yeah. Yep.
How did she carry? When she would carry?
Oh, I'm sure she'd just throw it in her car or whatever. I don't know.
Did she carry a purse or anything like
Yeah.
that? Do you know if she would put it in her purse?
No, I never saw a gun in her purse. Mm-mm.
Okay.
As far as your truck is concerned, the 250, is there any reason for blood to be in that vehicle?
No. I mean, maybe deer blood in the back, or pig or something like that. No.
Okay. I'm interested. Did you kill or participate in
Absolutely
the death
not. I would
Let
never.
him ask this question.
Okay. What?
Did you kill or participate, or do you have any knowledge?
Zero, Jason. Absolutely none. I don't want to be nowhere near it. No, nothing involved with it. Nothing. I know nothing about it.
What, have you ever heard anybody mention of a black guy who goes by the name of T or anything of that nature?
Mm-mm.
Nothing?
No.
All right. Did you bring your phone with you?
Yeah, it's in the Jeep.
You have a problem if we download it?
I don't have a problem with anything. No, I don't. I mean, can you do it like quickly?
We'll do it if you're giving us permission to do it. As soon as we walk outside, I'll have our guy start dumping it and get it back to you.
What do you think?
Let's talk about that.
Okay.
So, I mean, I will tell you, I mean, we do have your phone records.
Yeah,
and,
I
and
figured.
everything of that
I'm good.
nature
I
already.
figured. Yeah.
So, and I mean, bottom line is I'd either, help exonerate
Sure.
him or not. So,
Jake, I have no involvement with this whatsoever.
well, Zach, that's the whole idea of getting you up here, because I know you're in a tough situation because your wife's locked up
Right.
for a murder
Right.
charge right now. So, but like I tell everybody that sits in these chairs, to understand why somebody died, you also have to understand how they lived and who they hung around with, So that's
I
the
get
whole
that.
idea.
I get that.
So-
I don't have no problem being here.
And I guess, I mean, the one thing from the get-go, and I know you're running short on time.
Well, but
uh,
still, I appreciate your concern. You knock it out.
that, and it just, I guess perplexes me that, and this is talking to you, not about Ashley or anything else, is that, I mean, I may not, if I let my wife handle the finances, or I did the finances or whatever, I got some type of idea, of our money situation. If I could go to Dick's Sporting Goods and buy me a pair of shoes and the card's not going to be declined, or anything of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
If it was over $100 or something, I might would go, hey, can I, get this? Because I knew that I didn't think she told me that my money was maybe in savings or something like that, and I think she kept around $1,000 in our account, something like that. But I mean, I didn't think I had no idea we had a money problem whatsoever, none.
Just as long as is it fair to say just as long as you were able to do the things that you did, you never questioned it, or?
I thought she made plenty of money working at the shop, so it never gave me a reason to question anything.
Well, and then you talked about early on. I mean, you worked here at the sheriff's office. We don't make a whole bunch of money, and I mean, $45,000, is, middle to lower middle income, and I mean. I know I couldn't run my household off of 45 grand.
I'm assuming she made more than that. I really do. I mean, I thought she just did very well with that business. I had no reason to question it whatsoever. None.
What do you know about James Hayes?
Who?
James Hayes,
Is that old dude that
the guy who lives at the shop.
helps them move equipment and shit?
How long's he been in the picture?
Months. I mean, months. She said she helps him move. He helps move stuff at the shop. And
He just kind of showed up one day, or what?
She met him. He was working for that Brandon guy, and he just did work for them, just odd and end jobs. And I guess she got him to help at the shop.
And then he's got a little pallet, or he sleeps somewhere over in the
From what I
corner or
understand,
something
he
like that?
stays right there at the shop. Yeah.
Would you ever go to the business over there? Or did you ever see him over there?
Yeah, I had my lawnmower and shits over there, stuff like that. And I remember there was some pool table stuff in the garage I took to the shop, and just anything I wanted to get out of the way of the garage I took to the shop, just to get it out of my way at the house. And then I would just, put it there, and I'd seen him there before.
Did y'all pay him or anything like that?
I'm sure Ash did. I'm sure she paid him too.
As the interrogation begins, something stands out immediately. Zach MacArthur isn't acting like someone who knows the truth. He's talking, relaxed, cooperative. But beneath that calm, there's confusion. Because the one possibility he refuses to accept is the one right in front of him.
What about, did he build a deck
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah, he built our deck.
Okay. How much was that? Do you recall?
I don't know. Ash took care of all that.
Okay. What do you think a deck like that would cost?
I don't know. I don't know. He did a good job, though.
He did?
Damn good job.
He did.
And he all by himself. So
it took him 9 days. That's pretty damn
I
good.
don't know how many days it took him, but it's not. I mean, he did a good job.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you this just to have a ballpark. I mean, it was $7,000 in materials,
For the deck?
and he said that he was paid by y'all $4,000 to build it. So $11,000 in a deck. I mean, that's a big old deck, man, and it's raised. I mean, wood's expensive.
No, yeah, I had not. Wow.
I guess that's the reason why I'm telling you a few of these things is just, I don't know, maybe you were just oblivious
I just didn't have no reason to question or even. She kept me in the dark, man. I had no idea.
Were you ever late on any of your vehicle payments?
On my Credit Karma app, it shows one of them late, and I asked her about it, and she said no, it was a mistake, that she'll call and take care of it, and
That was
that was it. Huh?
And then that was that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Man, I've had...
She took care of all financing, man. Paid for everything, every bit of it.
Any trips? Paid for that? You'd say she paid for that too?
And most of the time we went anywhere together, I mean, she used her card. I never used mine unless she just left her purse in the car or something like that.
I guess too, when I was going back to being oblivious, like if you wanted something, or if you were going to make a purchase over, whatever standard grocery, $200-300 at Walmart for groceries or an outfit or something. But I mean, you never inquired about, hey, do we have the money to pay for this?
The only thing I would ever ask her is, hey, is this going to put us in a bind? Can I get this? Or is this going to put us in a bind or whatever? She was like, no, it's fine.
Because you're trying to buy a truck.
Right. I was, but evidently the financing.
And that truck was what, 70,000 or 60 something?
60 grand.
60 grand. Were you going to trade your truck in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But the payments, from what I understand, were going to go down. So that's the only reason I was going to. My truck had some problems in the past, and I was worried about. It's a Ford. I was worried about it having some problems. So I was like, shit, man. Maybe I can. And the financing, from what I understand, it was going to be the same payment. So I thought, why not? Or the payment was going to be less. Is what they said, what she told me.
Now, and along those lines, do you have any child support or anything like that? How many children do you pay child support for? One. And are you current on all of that?
I am now.
Okay. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, the other day, I guess it's several times. Their computers is absolutely ridiculous, the child support people. So evidently the other day they showed me behind or whatever, and then they were going to do a I don't know, what do you call purge or whatever. So she went down and called it up for me.
Now, when would that have been?
I don't know, it was several weeks ago or so.
Okay.
Maybe a month.
Do you know how much money you owed?
They said I owed $1,200, but we had just paid. That's all. The child support places, it's always difficult.
What is your monthly child support?
$250.
It's $250 even every month.
$250, yeah.
And who would pay that?
Ash.
By check? By
Sometimes by check, or sometimes by the last few times was by card.
And you just assume that monthly from the time y'all been together, however long you've been paying child support, it's just done?
Yeah.
Would you ever intercept any mail if something came in that said,
Yeah, I would get something
your
every now and then,
arrears or
and I'd
anything
go
like
down
that?
there, and they're like, "Hey, your child support hasn't been paid, so we'd go down there. Either I'd go down there or she'd go with me and be like, it was paid, and we would just redo the written agreement, and that was it.
Do you have any property at the, I know you talked about the trailer. Do you have any other property there on, at the farm on Brett Road?
Just that trailer. That's it that I know of.
Just the trailer?
Yeah.
And
It's an old piece of shit trailer.
And you said you had been out there in the past or whatever,
Mhm.
and they were using that as, or the plan was to be a wedding venue
Right,
or
yeah.
something of
Yeah.
that nature?
Yep.
Or whatever.
Yep.
Okay. And I want to say, by talking to some of the family or whatever, they said that I guess at one point prior to the wedding, you had a hammock or something of that nature that or whatever.
That's probably Savannah's. Probably her little the little.
Is it the kind that you tie up in between two things or something?
Yeah, that was probably Savannah's.
Okay.
Do you remember what it looked like?
Eno? Is it an Eno? I think it's what they're called.
I think
I
that's what it's
don't
called.
I don't know.
do
They're
camping. They're expensive, ain't they?
Yeah, I mean, it was Savannah's. That's all I know. I know she's got one, anyways.
Who bought that? She did, or you did, or?
I don't know if her granny got it for her for Christmas, or I don't know. I have no idea. No clue.
And that was just something that stayed out there whenever she come, when Savannah come out there, she'd use it or something of that nature.
I didn't know it was out there. I don't know. Savannah, she's a cool kid. I mean, she would. I could see her doing that. I could see Savannah putting it out there.
Well, did the hammock at one time? Did it when Savannah was with you or at your house or whatever? Did she keep the hammock over there at your house?
Yeah, it's been our house.
Okay. But at some
I'm
point,
sure.
obviously, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Why has Savannah not lived with y'all for the past 3 months?
Just over me and Ashley's arguing over her situation or whatever, but.
And she's lived with
Her
Ashley's
granny.
mama,
Mhm.
and that's in Gulf Breeze.
Yeah.
Does she go to school?
She's homeschooled.
Homeschool? What is she, 16, 15?
16,
16?
17.
Okay. All right.
And I claim her. I mean, she ain't really got a dad, so I claim her. I mean, I love the kid, so.
All right. Trying to think, man, because I've, as you know, we inherited this case from the city, so everything that's gone on over the last 6 weeks has been thrown into my head in about 3 or 4 days, and like a scatter cat. What do you think happened to Taylor?
I couldn't tell you, Jason. I mean, I don't know. I mean, nobody deserves to ever get anything happen to them like that whatsoever. I don't know, buddy. I don't know what happened to her.
And, I'm asking you, as this investigation continues, whether it's text, phone records, computers, financials, is there going to be anything that hems you up or ties you
absolutely
to that?
nothing. None. I'm not that guy, man. You know, and you, Jason, goddamn, you know me.
But if you're in my shoes, this has to be done.
I'm right.
It has to be
I'm
done.
right. Y'all, I mean, I'm not that guy. I never have been. I'm never gonna be. I mean, there's applications on my table at home, and I've been going to interviews trying to get back in law enforcement. I'm not that guy. Never gonna be. I never have been. I'm a good person, man. I don't hang out with dirtbags whatsoever. You know.
Well, and not just being involved in the actual murder, but as far as, afterwards.
Helping conceal.
If any person in this world was like, hey, Zach, come help me do something, I would run from that motherfucker as fast as I could. I don't want hell no. No. I don't break the law. I don't.
Well, I mean, just hell, it's all over the news.
Yeah.
You've read it.
Yeah, I've read
Right.
it, and
And I mean,
trying to swallow it and figure it out. I mean, it's like, it's terrible. It sucks.
but you've read it, so you know at least some of the details. And
All I know is what I've read.
Let her
on-
finish your question.
and just based upon that and your knowledge of the job that we do and the job that you used to do, what's your thought?
Feelings aside,
Just logically. We didn't just fucking show up at Britt Road.
I can't see her doing something like that. I mean, she's super intelligent. You know, she's got a criminal. I mean,
master's degree.
yeah, or is it master's or I don't know, one of the two. And that's just sloppy. I mean, that's sloppy shit. That's sloppy. I can't see her doing that. It's super sloppy.
Back up one quick thing, and you probably already told me, but I forgot. Do you recall the exact time frame that you were ever out there? When was the last time you believe you were at the property on Britt Road?
When I met that guy to swap our machines, that was it. That was it.
When you met that guy to swap them, was Kyle already still living out there? Or was Kyle living there?
Yeah, maybe he was there.
Because I'll give you a time frame. According to Kyle come here to go to school.
Yeah,
School started
yeah, right.
middle August, so you know,
Yeah, that
we're
was
talking
it was
2
yeah,
months or
yeah,
so.
Yeah, so yeah,
Okay. All right. Well, when you were out there, then where was the 4-wheeler being housed?
parked in the back of the barn
Outside or inside?
outside.
Okay. Did you ever, at any time you were out there, did you ever notice any type of concrete, quickcrete, anything of that nature?
Mm-mm, none, zero.
Okay.
No.
Go ahead.
I know you're doing some home improvements and stuff. Does Ashley help you with that?
I mean, we haven't done nothing with that, and that's been like that for a while.
What all have you been doing down? It's what,
I had
just in the bottom floor?
Yeah, we got screwed over by a contractor, and it's been a nightmare ever since. Yeah, the bottom floor basement down there.
Okay. Now I noticed some mortar or something.
Yeah.
down there?
That was we had my buddy Ray did that over a year ago, and it's extra stuff that's been there, and I don't because I know we're going to retile it or whatever, or have it done. It was just no reason to throw it out.
Okay. So Ray was doing it. Did Ashley ever help you do tile work or anything like that?
She helped me put the tile in the house. Yeah.
Okay.
And upstairs, but that's been years ago. But that down there has been a disaster for a while.
Did the camera work in your house?
No, I tried to hook it up over a year ago, and I got it to work in the beginning, and then it's difficult. So that they should be able to see on there when the last time I haven't used it in quite a while.
And what kind of relationship did Kyle and Ashley have?
I mean, they were good. I mean, they were good family cousins. I got cousins, I guess. I don't think it was cousins. And they would talk from time to time. Yeah, he come over a couple times. He come over and watched the first Alabama game with us. But yeah, just
How many phones do you have?
one.
How many phones did Ashley have?
One.
What phone was she using when the first one got taken?
After she dropped her iPhone,
Well, did
To
the city,
PPD?
yeah,
Yeah, she used Miss Kay's phone that worked with her. And
at work from her business?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is that an older lady or?
Yeah, that, yeah, older lady that would go around.
Everyone involved in this case had one thing in common. They understood investigations. They knew procedures. They knew mistakes to avoid. And that makes this case more dangerous. Because when someone like that commits a crime, they don't just act. They plan.